Life coaching is one of the most rewarding careers and businesses you could ever get into. Ever wondered how to become a life coach? I'm going to share with you today how to become a successful life coach and stand out from the crowd. My name is Tiffany Toombs. I'm an NLP and hypnosis master practitioner and trainer, and I have trained hundreds of people around the world to start their life coaching business or to take their business to the next level. Over the years, I have seen people start a life coaching business and have incredible success, while others not so much. In this video, I'm going to share with you my top tips for starting your life coaching business, what you need to do to set yourself apart from the rest, and the 3 most common mistakes that I see people making that stop them from finding success as a life coach. Now, starting a life coaching business is actually easier than most people think. Life coaching is actually an unregulated industry. So while there are plenty of programs and courses out there that you can do to teach you how to become a life coach, you actually don't need any of those to get started. So to get your life coaching business started, here's what I recommend you do. The first thing that you need to do to get your life coaching business started is figure out who it is that you want to help, or what problems you want to help people overcome. Now, in most cases, life coaches choose to help people who are in a situation that they used to be in overcome those same challenges that they've had. This way they can coach from an authentic place and share the lessons of their journey that they've learned along the way with other people. The second thing that you need to think about when you're starting your life coaching business is what skills and tools do you already have, and what skills and tools do you need to develop? This will tell you if you need to go and find a life coaching program or certification like NLP or hypnosis before you get started, or if that's something that you want to do later on down the track. Not all life coaching courses are the same, and not all life coaching programs provide the same tools and results. So by having this understanding before you sign up for anything, before you make any financial commitments, that will allow you to choose the program that is most in alignment with where you want to go. Now, maybe you already have some skills and tools that would be useful to your clients, and absolutely figure out how you can incorporate those into your life coaching business. Chances are, if you're wanting to start a life coaching business, it's because people have already been coming to you for advice or for help over the years, and you've been doing it for free. So make sure you don't discount that skills, knowledge, and tools that you already have when you are setting up your life coaching business. The third thing that you want to think about before you start your life coaching business is, what is the legacy that you want to leave behind? This is incredibly important, so spend some time here, because it'll actually stop you from being distracted by shiny object syndrome or attracting the wrong clients as you start your business. By becoming very aware of where it is that you want to end up at the end of your life, you can be more intentional when you're creating boundaries, when you're creating programs, when you're pricing your programs, so that you are always moving towards that end legacy. Now, before I share with you the traits of the top coaches that I have ever worked with, met, or seen, I want to hear from you. What kind of life coaching business do you want to start? What kinds of problems are you wanting to help people solve? Go to the comments below and let me know. So as life coaching has become a booming business, there are certain traits that I've recognized that set the good coaches apart from the not so good coaches. The number one trait that I've noticed is that the good coaches continuously do the inner work on themselves. As coaches, we can only serve our clients to the level that we continue to work through. And our clients often are a direct reflection of us. So if there's a part of my life that I'm stuck at, I will tend to see that pattern repeating through my clients. So in order to continue to serve your clients from the highest possible level, be the kind of coach who continues to work on themselves and isn't afraid to dive into the uncomfortable parts of doing the inner work. The second trait that I have seen in the most successful coaches is that they leave their ego out of the work. And I cannot stress how important this is. Nobody can make change for somebody else. As coaches, we facilitate a process, we lead and guide somebody, but ultimately they have to do the work. Our clients are ultimately the ones who are digging in, getting uncomfortable, facing their fears, and doing the work. When your ego gets attached to your client's progress, then it turns you into a coach who is more likely to use guilt and shame tactics, which actually only re-traumatize your client and doesn't move them forward to their highest capacity for the long term. So find a way to leave your ego out of it. How do you do that? You go back to trait number 1 and you continue to do the inner work. Top trait number 3 is that the top coaches I have ever worked with, coached, and seen are coaches who do not use guilt and shame tactics. As I've said before, guilt and shame is an old school model of accountability and coaching that only keeps people stuck. The best coaches empower their clients to take ownership and responsibility for their life so that they can continue to move forward. We can't do this if we're keeping people stuck in a drama cycle or a pattern of trauma. And top trait number 4 for the best life coaches is that they understand that the client is the expert in themselves. And so they listen and ask questions, allowing the client to have their own breakthrough moments as opposed to telling the client how to think or feel. These may seem like minor details, and yet I promise you, these are the traits that will allow you to stand out from every other coach, thought leader, and guru that is out there in the life coaching space. Before I share with you the 3 most common mistakes that I see brand new life coaches making, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. I am putting out brand new content every single week to help you master your mind and do your own inner work, while also sharing with you powerful tools that will allow you to make sure your clients are getting results every single time. There are 3 major mistakes that I see beginner life coaches and even experienced life coaches making that stops them from having the impact that they're capable of making and the success that they want to get. Mistake number 1 is that they forget to serve clients before the sale. They expect to deliver the best results to people after they've already handed over their credit card. However, consumers have become incredibly savvy, and in a world of fake gurus and fake experts, people want to know that you can solve their problem before they hand over their credit card. So find a way to start sharing small tips and tools that will allow people to start making small changes in their life, which will show them that they want to work with you at the next level. Mistake number 2 that I see coaches making is that they don't have a set process or specific tools that they can go to when they need them in working with their client. What this results in is a scattered and messy session where you're trying things out and flying by the seat of your pants in the session. Clients know when you are confident in the tools that you're using and when you're not. So help the client feel comfortable in working with you, relax into the session by being clear about what the tools are that you have and the problem that those tools solve. The third mistake that I see life coaches making is that they're afraid to ask for the sale. Especially in the beginning, there's so many life coaches who feel bad charging people because they want to help everyone. It doesn't serve the client to do everything for free for them. When people get things for free, they're less invested in making the change for themselves. When they have some skin in the game, when they've paid money and they are invested in the program, they're more likely to actually show up, to do any homework or anything that you need them to do in between sessions, and they're more likely to actually show up for your sessions and pay attention to what you are sharing with them. So make sure that you are charging them something. You will both get way more out of the session if you're doing that. Now, if you're someone who's ready to start your coaching business or take your coaching business to the next level, and you want tools that are guaranteed to get your clients results every single time, I have put together a swipe file of my 10 most powerful worksheets that have helped my clients have massive breakthroughs and transformations and step out of self-sabotage and into success. Today, you can get the Client Self-Mastery Pack absolutely free by going to www.clientselfmasterypack.com or clicking on the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching.